What is an abstraction? An abstraction is a simplified representation of something that focuses on its essential features while omitting the details. It helps in understanding complex concepts by distilling them into more manageable parts. For example, in art, abstraction might involve using colors and shapes to convey emotions rather than depicting realistic forms. In computing, it refers to hiding complex implementations behind a simple interface. Overall, abstraction allows us to grasp complex ideas without getting bogged down by every detail. We can only perceive the people or scenes in front of us in fragments and abstractions. It's impractical to notice every detail of what we see, hear, smell, and feel. Our perception is limited to a context that is relevant to us. Interestingly, we also perceive our own self as an abstract. Self-portrait. A mirror can only show the visual part of who we are. The concept of self is complex and influenced by numerous psychological and physiological processes. We are an abstraction, similar to an art form. Abstractions from an array of memories, others' opinions, hormonal changes, unique logical conditioning, and physical nuances paint our concept of self. We try to hold on to the better images that emerge from these abstractions every moment. Understanding how our minds shape our perceptions of ourselves and the world around us helps us avoid clinging tightly to our version of reality. Here's a look at how we grip reality through various levels of abstraction to handle our everyday practical tasks. Country borderlines, caste, and religious community lines are abstractions of power boundaries. Rich and poor are abstractions about the worthiness of things we possess, such as dwellings, dresses, cars, and loans. Emotions like pain, happiness, and loneliness are an abstraction for how we endure a task. Desires and aversions are abstractions for the flow of hormones. Time and movement are abstractions of the rate of changes and spatial changes. Solids and liquids are abstractions for molecular bonds and the underlying atomic particles. Do I exist? In the pyramid of all abstractions, atoms appear like rock bottom. It appears the entire universe is painted with atoms and subatomic particles. But does the atom truly exist? What exactly is an atom, and what do we mean by existence? Our understanding of existence relies entirely on perception. Perception itself is an abstraction for the data received through our sense organs. This raises the question, who is responsible for this abstraction that makes me feel that I exist? Perceiving is abstracting. All data from our sensory organs accumulates like sand on a shore. The flow of desires acts as the current that moves these sediments. Perception is an abstraction of this accumulated data. The sediments are shaped by the undulations of underlying understanding and intentions accumulated over time. Our perception alters with each wave of desires, just as these undulations of sand sediments change with every wave. For example, when the hunger desire wave sweeps through us, we are more likely to notice food-related items around us. Similarly, when we are focused on a specific issue or feel overwhelmed by a problem, we become more aware of everything related to that situation. At times, we feel happy and energetic, and sometimes we feel stupid and low in self-esteem. In essence, our desires are crucial in shaping our perceptions and experiences. The mechanical flow of hormones as desires creates the magical sensation that we, along with the world, truly exist. Framing, context, and intent. Context is an abstraction for an abstraction. A context loosely defines how much to abstract. A frame in a photo or portrait defines the boundaries for what elements are included or excluded. It provides context for how these elements are arranged. Through rearrangements, meaning and intent emerge. The universe serves as a canvas, and the intent with which we approach our tasks, beyond mere survival games, gives context to our existence. Acceptance and denial. Embracing our sensations leads us to the contextual theme park of reality abstraction roller coaster, while denial thrusts us into the theme park of psychosis, the abstraction of delusions. Please find more videos in my YouTube channel, Bioscope Interactive. We are data in our minds. We exist only when we flow with control.